Alrighty, B-Hook here, showing off my new auto plant watering system. See here, we have my other phone right here. Real simple interface right now. Can do this from anywhere. Turn on the valve. Here we go. Wait for it. User error. Here we go. And just like that, the plants are being watered. So I use this Ace hose thing where basically it's just got a bunch of holes in it. I'm gonna have to figure out where the best place to put it is. But right now I have it strung through my main raised bed, across Jonah's pool. Let's see if that's all right with him. I think he'll like it. Over to my pepper raised bed. Oh yeah. Look at those beautiful peppers for hook sauce. I'll have to play around with it a little bit to tune it in, but basically, this is the hardware side of it. I've got some Thai chilies, got some cayenne peppers, but basically, I have an pt.2 more or less, it's like a wireless Arduino type hobby board, and that guy is driving a relay through some transistors and other stuff like that, and hosting a website. So that thing I showed you on the other phone there was just kind of demonstrating like the simplest interface, where basically you just browse to it, and then when it sees that you hit the button, it turns the valve on. So I'm gonna shut this off here in a second. Go ahead and shut it off now because I don't want to flood my raised bed. I'm still figuring out where to aim this thing. I'll show you kind of the hardware behind it. So here we go. Turn off the valve. Water shuts off. Again, due to port forwarding and other services like dweet.io, I can monitor and turn this on anywhere. I'll show you kind of the hardware. So regular garden hose. Using back to the spigot. At the spigot we have, I had to get fancy with some quick disconnects and whatnot to get the fittings I needed, but basically we have a little 24 volt, or maybe a 12 volt. Yeah, 12 volt solenoid valve inline. I just crank this open full blast, and then out of here, nice little speaker wire. I used it because it's cheap and I don't need, it's not high current. Follow that, don't mind my recycling, right into the house. I'll show you the hardware. Gotta do this quietly because mom and sister are taking a nap. Those wires come all the way in to an ESP8266 Wi-Fi board. Like I mentioned, nice relay here. I can kind of zoom in on it. AC or DC. Can take up to 10 amps AC, 5 amps DC at 30 volts. So basically any type of pump, solenoid, anything, this guy can trigger. And I just use a little NPN transistor driven off a digital. It's actually being powered by my WAN facing Linux server. It's my old laptop where the screen's broken. But basically it's hosting like a lamp stack. And yeah, so it's actually acts as a failsafe, or if the valve was to stick on, this guy's USB powered, so I can just SSH in and shut down my laptop. That's the long and short of it. And then the other side of this is going to be the feedback side. And right now I have it on one of in the bathroom here. Figured that'd be a good weather spot to monitor. I have it monitoring my houseplants. So basically I got this battery pack, another ESP8266, DHT11, simple, temperature, humidity, and I just got a little voltage divider circuit here, 2 probes in the soil. You send in voltage on this right wire here. Hold up, there it is, right wire here, and you measure the analog back on this other red wire into an analog input. It actually works pretty well. You kind of calibrate to say just a 10-bit ADC, so you can say 0 to 1024. You can kind of trial and error, say 800, for example, is my ideal water, and then this will trigger the other one wirelessly. So I'm going to actually hook it up to the same raised beds, that it's monitoring, but basically I'm pretty close to closing the full loop here. So it's a big step from my last video of just an Arduino watering a plant closed loop. So stay tuned here for some updates. It's gonna be a pretty cool system.